Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading about it feels to me like new love. It feels like a little bit faded. We've got the moon and the wheel of fortune, and I heard sparks will fly. So there's something here, possibly a date that you're going to go on or somebody that you meet randomly, but it's going to feel like things happened the way that they did to make sure that you were in this place at the right time when this person was going to come along. So definitely feels like there is a positive change and something that you maybe don't really expect in your life right now. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Thank you to everyone for the comments on Hambone. You know, I love that little guy. We will miss him, and hopefully I'll have a little picture of him over here with his brother Stewie in a little bit. Let's dive in. We're gonna go with the Golden Lenormand and see what else we get for you here. I love seeing the Wheel of Fortune in the upright because that tends to indicate we have some good karma or some good energy coming in. Yes, a blessing of some sort. Now we have the Sun from the Lenormand, which is card 31. We have the House number 4 and the Rider number 1. So we have somebody that's going to be delivering good news. The rider, R-I-D-E-R, generally indicates somebody who is physically showing up elsewhere. And where are they showing up? Probably where you are. Doesn't have to be exactly where you live. It could be that you're hanging out at your family's place and they show up. But it's something that it's a location that's tied to you, right? At the very least, a place that you work, something like that. But this person's going to show up and they're going to be expecting to see you and they have something to tell you, give you. I think it's tell you. All right, let's pull a few from the situations deck. Because we have a conversation happening here. And I'm a little curious. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? Peggy, I hope you got my emails. That makes me sound like a stalker. Yeah, check your email, girl. Hi there, Tiana. And here, Taylor Swift. I love it. Hi, Ben. How's it going? Hello, Shaner. Welcome. I like it. All right, so then we have happiness coming out, which, of course, is a good feeling. And somebody that feels very close to you. Now, this actually says family on it. You could be related to this person, but it also says inner circle. So it could be somebody that you consider to be like trustworthy, right? But we have news coming in. So we have legal in the reverse, lockbox, and roller coaster. There's been a little bit of footwork needed of you or your person here. But I feel like it's maybe even both of you, that you both have had some work, some maybe even like a little bit of a cleanup or setting the stage for a new chapter. There's been work that you each have had to do to get to a certain standing point. It's like you're, hiking to a point where you have the best view, right? It takes a little bit of effort, but once you get there, most people would say it's worth it, right? Hi, Paul. How are you doing? So this highest high or roller coaster at the end feels like that reward that you've been waiting for. Yeah, you've been putting in the work. You've been doing what you feel is right. It hasn't always been easy. And you're about to get to that peak of the roller coaster. Yeah, this is definitely a love reading. But what's interesting is this is about memories. Returning. Has somebody been thinking about you and you didn't know about it? Somebody is already a little bit like in their head in terms of imagining where things could go, how things might be. Um, this is either like an intense crush or somebody who actually developed some feelings here, but I don't feel like it was an ex. I don't think this is somebody you've dated. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. This is the Santa Muerte deck, by the way. And we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there is probably some Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in the mix here. That's a lot of air energy to come out all at once. But we've got a decisive energy here. Somebody who knows what they need to do and was waiting for some sort of assistance. It could be somebody had information they needed. It could be they were waiting to get paid. It could be they were waiting for some confidence. But this is somebody who wants to, it's like, I know I don't have to do this, but it's what I feel like is right. For some of you, this is somebody feeling like they could do something nice for you that somebody else should have done for you. Like, I don't know, just as an example, maybe that energy of somebody that recognizes your family or your best friend or your ex, somebody let you down in some regard and they pick up the slack. They find a way to help you throw that birthday party, or they find a way to help you pay the electricity bill. There's something here about like somebody else didn't do this, didn't do it right. And this person comes in and says, I think I can make this right. So some of you are getting this reading at the right time because there is a risk here of you being maybe a little bit less than receptive if somebody were to make an offer right now, because we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse right next to that Ten of Cups and then the High Priestess. So it's like, be cautious because we want to make sure that we're putting out that energy that is true to our character instead of something that is a reaction to somebody's disappointment, betrayal, whatever it might be. I would encourage you to be calm or hold your tongue. Let somebody speak because I feel like there's something here that needs to be said and you might be too focused on something else. Because this Ten of Cups, remember we had the House come out? This looks very related to that card. We'll put them together. There are some desires here that I feel are very closely related to you being happy at home. So you're being asked to be patient, calm, and observant because there's something here that you could miss or that you could quickly reject because it's second nature. Like if you get a little bit too accustomed to swiping left and you're just at that point, like it's a perfunctory kind of move. You're not really thinking about it. And then you actually swipe left on somebody that you want. That's this kind of energy. Like, don't be too dismissive or don't like, sorry, I just heard, I can't even remember their names. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh, don't be suspicious. So maybe that applies. Maybe you need to be a little bit more understanding of people, right? Like, there's a good person coming your way. There's a hidden gem, and you have to actually look for it, right? Hi there, A1. How are you doing? I like it. I don't know. Was that the right dance? I feel like it was a little bit of a shuffle. Gosh, what show is that? Is it Parks and Rec? I can't remember. Either way, I love those two. They're freaking hilarious. I do know they're shimmying out of a cemetery. So, as one does. All right, so we've got the World in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. There's something that's missing. I'm very focused. If you look at this Nine of Pentacle card right here where my finger is, there's like almost like a missing element of that surface, right? Like it's indented a little bit. It's like you have the Trivial Pursuit pie finished but one, right? You're missing one thing. That one thing is this love situation. So there's movement. I feel like the universe is trying to bring you together with somebody. This World in the reverse is like the good stuff should be coming your way. You should be seeing things improve. You might see little blessings here and there, things you didn't expect, a raise, a reunion with someone you've missed, random money showing up, whatever it is. But there's something in particular the universe feels like they owe you, and that's a romantic connection. Temperance. This person could be Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. We also have Strength, another fire sign, Leo. But we've got, more importantly here, an indication of the character. This person that you are meant to be with, or that is a blessing to you. This is somebody who knows how to manage things in a respectable way, right? So this is somebody who can keep their cool in a difficult situation. This is somebody who has the ability to make the right decision, even if it might be a little bit challenging, right? Just as a silly example, I have work tomorrow at 8 a.m. and my friends want me to go out drinking all night. Probably not the best decision. I know I might feel like I'm missing out on some fun, but I don't want to mess up my work situation, right? Like somebody here is very reliable. So maybe even like a King of Pentacles kind of energy or Queen of Pentacles energy. We have the Nine of Wands and the Hermit in the reverse. So this is kind of clarifying what I was saying when these cards came out, which is you've got to be at least a little receptive to people right now. I feel like you've gotten good at lessening the number of people in your social circle and cutting people out as needed. But you need to be wary of cutting out everybody or having like a little bit of loneliness enter the equation. You're still supposed to be your delightful self around other people so that they can learn from you, right? This is the Cosmic Woman. What else do we have? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I would think there's some sort of financial blessing coming to you, something you don't expect. Four of Wands in the reverse. It's like you don't feel like you earned it. This could be a gift from a friend. This could be a gift from a lover. But there's something here that comes to you and it's a blessing. It could be like somebody buys you a nice watch, somebody buys you really cool roller skates, something along those lines. I like it, Peggy. Those are some good numbers. I can't blame you, Tiana. Queen of Wands energy. This is somebody that knows how to manifest what they're looking for, but this is in the reverse and it's clarifying our Strength card. So look, there's a little bit of I'm fine being on my own. I don't need anybody else. Resistance here, right? Like I can manifest things. I can manifest like financial happiness. I can manifest friends. I can manifest my family, whatever it is. Like, I'm good, but I can't manifest the love situation. This is, I think, about how you think of love, how you think of other people, how you expect them to act or treat you. There is a need to kind of clean up that area of your brain and make sure that you understand the tie to what you think about and how it brings it into you. If you're going to be expecting to fight with somebody or expecting someone to cheat on you or expecting somebody to choose somebody else, those are the things that you're going to bring into your life. So focus on the good things that you want. Focus on the good partners that you want to have in your life. That's the block right now, is your ability to grasp what could be your reality instead of expecting things to always go south or kind of like questioning if something would actually work. Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's also a need to focus on communication. You want to make sure that whatever it is that is important to you in terms of a partner, that you know what those deal breakers are and that you speak into existence what you're actually looking for. Now we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I don't like the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who is... somebody who is a little unreliable, a little bit insecure. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. I'm getting kind of like Miranda vibes, for those of you that have seen Sex and the City. I feel like there is a little bit of a tendency for someone in your life, this could be a good friend or a sibling, for example, somebody that is maybe a little bit too negative when they talk about people that you might be interested in. This is just like an overly critical person, maybe a little bit unrelenting with like a list of requirements or with certain expectations, and too quick to cut somebody out, right? You have the Devil and the Hermit. There is, as I said earlier, there is a risk here of cutting too many people out or being too quick to dismiss people. I see this Devil card is represented with a snake in a spiral, and it's like overprotective is the vibe that I'm getting from this. Like when you coil around yourself too much, when you're too protective, you don't let anybody in, right? And then we have the Hermit, which is the sign of somebody that is probably on their own little journey, right? Like not really hanging out with too many other people. So you've got to be a little bit more open to the idea of somebody meeting your requirements or being a good fit for you, and reconsider how much influence another person has over your dating life, because you may have given them a little bit too much influence. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Oh, the Hanged Man card creeps me out. It's so weird. Okay. So we have somebody that... this is you, okay? You're supposed to acknowledge that there's something you can't continue to do because it doesn't get you the results that you want. Now, for some of you, this is, I need to stop dating based exclusively off how I view somebody. If I'm attracted to somebody, I need to look at deeper elements. I need to think about what their values or morals or life goals are. For others of you, this is, you need to just do something a little bit different. You can't keep going to the same group of people to find somebody to date. You can't always rely on coworkers or people that you went to high school. You might have to try something different here, because what you're doing isn't working. Love you. But there is something else here that you can do, and I feel like you already know about it. For some of you, this is, okay, I guess I'm finally going to do the online dating thing. For others of you, it's, okay, I'm finally going to delete the dating apps because it's not working for me. It's, individual, but you have an idea on what it is that should be changing. All right, we have Journey, number 10, and this house is really important. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may need to move, but we've got journey, family room, and distant horizons. I mean, somebody wants to come see you, but you may end up moving. All right, let's get a few from. I'm going to go with the Golden Girls Tarot. Two of Cups, Four of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is curious about you. Somebody wants to know what you would be like in a relationship, what you're looking for. You're like the top of the list for them. Other people are compared to you when this person, considers their options. Four of Swords and the Tower in the reverse. Some of you are a little too comfortable doing your own thing, having a lot of time to yourself, not being perhaps as social as you could have been. You're about to be pulled out of that. Like, in my mind, what I'm seeing is like a sleepover party and everybody gets up but one person. Well, that one person that thinks that they can just like hide in their bed or their sleeping bag or whatever it is gets like dragged out of bed. So like you're getting dragged out of some sort of hermit energy here. It's like enjoy that solitude while you can, because things are about to get a little bit busy. I mean, most of us know we're heading into like holiday season. Obviously, Halloween's around the corner, and then Thanksgiving, all of that, right? So there's a sense here that you're about to be invited to more things, and there are people that want you to be open to what they have to offer. But we have King of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse, Seven of Wands. You're like, I ain't here for it. Oh, you want to take me out? Oh, you want to do something? Oh, you think I look good in my jeans? I don't care. There's something here that you are communicating, perhaps even silently, that kind of makes people feel like they can't approach you. So if that's what you want, you got to do you, right? Sometimes it's good to be intimidating. But if you're trying to get into a new relationship, you got to think of those vibes that you're sending off, right? For some of you, you're being asked to smile and not let the RBF ruin your date potentials. All right. This is the Pulp Tarot. Death and 10 of Pentacles. Something is changing very drastically for you, but it's a good thing. This is good change. Remember, we had the Wheel of Fortune at the beginning. There are things that maybe at the outset you aren't ready for or you didn't think needed to change yet, and they're changing. It's like what I'm seeing in my mind is an actor, like let's say Lucille Ball for I Love Lucy. There were different sets that they would obviously film in front of, maybe they went to the Mertz's apartment, whatever. But it's the same person. Like the set is changing behind you and you're staying here, right? Like you've done the work, but there is a different background coming into play, which could definitely indicate there is a change of scenery here for you. But there's like different actors too. It's like, okay, that part of your life is over. Now we're shifting into this other stage. Yes, exactly, Paul. Hi there, Angelise. How are you doing? Missions being that I like it. Good for you. Hi there, Tara. Or Tara, however you pronounce it. Most of the people I know, it's Tara. Hope you're doing well. We have Temperance in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse. You guys, somebody's leaving home. Somebody is changing where they live. we're gonna do that. We had journey, family room, distant horizons. I don't know, man. There's a lot of change. 10 of Cups in the reverse is leaving home. We have the moon in the reverse though, and we had it in the upright over there. And we have temperance in the reverse. This feels to me like disruption, everything changing. And maybe not like understanding why, but it does feel like overall this is the right move. This is the right direction for you. This is meant to be a good thing for you. 7 of Cups in the reverse. It's not an illusion. This is something that you will get more clarity on in terms of why the changes happen. Oh, come on. All right. Empress and the Hanged Man. In the reverse, we already have that over here. So the Hanged Man in the reverse is a reminder that when you know something needs to change, or when you know things are not as you once thought they were, there's an action waiting for you, okay? It's like you're a Sims character and you've got like a task waiting for you, okay? You are being reminded there's something you need to change and you already know it. And this Empress is coming out at the same time, basically to say your best self awaits you once you do this thing, once you make this change, once you open up to this new opportunity. But you do have to be willing to change a lot. So this could be somebody who lives at a distance from you, wanting to be serious and saying, well, why don't you just move in, you know? We have the 4 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have somebody realizing that they can leave in the past toxicity, competition, jealousy. And there's a willingness to move forward and enjoy a different situation. I do feel like there's something that's just kind of handed to you, some opportunity. So you may be invited to live somewhere relatively free or at a discount. You may be asked to kind of like check things out, you know, like see if it works for you. There's something here about things being easier for you. You don't expect it to, but it is. So let's get a little bit from the Zodiac fortune telling cards. And then we'll call it a day. Be careful in your business dealings for the next few weeks. Don't make any quick decisions. Forgive someone now and don't trust again. A change in the life of a true friend. So there's a big difference where somebody is today and where they're going to be. This could be like somebody winning the lottery. This could be somebody getting an inheritance. This could be somebody who's moving for a job. There's a lot changing. I'm not going to lie. This is a period of a lot of shifting. Okay. So basically, the name of the game is how can you adjust your weight accordingly to stay balanced, right? But you can. You just have to work a little bit on that tough exterior that you have that may be a little bit intimidating for the people that are looking to potentially date you. So, yeah. All right. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading.